Vice President Yemi Osinbajo says when civil servants are better paid, their commitment to work will also improve. He was speaking as the guest lecturer at the Leadership Enhancement and Development Program initiated by the Office of the Head of the Civil Service of the Federation. State House correspondent Femi Akonde was there.
A dynamic civil service that evolves with the current trends in growth and development is what the federal government is building through this Leadership Enhancement and Development Program. This new initiative will enhance the capacity of the civil service in properly executing government plans, policies and projects. Over the years, the civil service has carried a reputation for corruption, nepotism and indiscipline. But now they say all of that is changing as a result of leadership.
We in the service resolved that going forward, structures must be put in place to equip our workforce with this requisite knowledge and competencies to formulate and implement government policies. It is in this vein that the presidential cohort, Lead P, has been structured to identify, train, cultivate, and retain the next generation of leaders in the civil service to effectively respond to the evident skill gaps in service and champion the implementation of policies and programs.
The civil service provided a buffer for the country when COVID-19 forced a global shutdown as the Economic Sustainability Committee, chaired by Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, helped to keep the economy floating, save lives and jobs.
Economies were shut down. And the VP said to us, one, we must save life. Very important. No life must be lost. Two, we have to save jobs. Not only saving jobs, but we need to create more. Three, we know that shutting down the economy, we are going to run into a recession because there are no economic activities. Says this recession must be short-lived, it must be V-shaped, not a U-shaped recession.
The civil service is not a dumping ground. The civil service should be the most motivated, most skilled, and most informed service and organ of government.
The lecture at this leadership training program was delivered by Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. He says government policies are useless without the collaboration of civil servants, but insists discipline and remuneration are very important to building an efficient workforce.
What does it require to have a civil service that can run the economy and social policies of a nation of 200 million people? What sort of training is required? What remuneration makes sense to attract and retain talent? What sort of remuneration makes sense? How much money do you need to pay to attract and to retain talent? Because there's no point, pretending that you can attract quality people and retain them if you don't pay well. There's no point.
The Leadership Enhancement and Development Program is a catalyst for reforming the civil service and helping the workforce regain its lost glory. Femi Akonde, TVC News, Abuja.